This video is brought to you by MyMovieHaul.com. Watch unlimited movies, documentaries, and TV shows at MyMovieHaul.com. Start watching right now at MyMovieHaul.com. MyMovieHaul.com, your entertainment center.
Number 25. The Longhorn Cowfish. Looking more like a Pokemon cartoon than anything, the longhorn cowfish has been described as quote-unquote cute by some people. Unfortunately for them, this little fellow is especially dangerous and releases a highly lethal toxin when under stress. Number 24. Flying Gurnard. The flying gurnards are known for their disproportionately large pectoral fins. In spite of their name, however, they can't actually fly, and some scientists argue that they should instead be called the helmet gurnard. Number 23. The Basket Star. The basket star is one of the strangest looking brittle stars in the sea. It's also one of the most durable, as it has mastered the art of longevity with a possible lifespan of up to 35 years. Number 22. Red flashing jellyfish. A recent discovery, the red flashing jellyfish has red tentacles which it uses to lure its prey. What has science nerds so excited though is that this jellyfish emits the first ever observed red lights in an invertebrate. An interesting discovery since it was believed that animals in the deepest part of the ocean could not detect red light. Number 21. The Black Swallower. Also named the Great Swallower, this freaky-looking deep-sea fish can swallow fishes up to twice its length and 10 times its mass. Talk about a big stomach. Sometimes it can swallow fish that are so large that they can't even be digested before decomposition sets in, which results in excess gas making the swallower float to the ocean surface. Number 20. The Weedy Sea Dragon. The marine emblem of the Australian state of Victoria can only be found in the Australian waters of the East Indian Ocean. The dragons get their name from their leaf-like appearance, which they use for camouflage. A relative of the seahorse, the dragons share similar appearances and can measure up to 18 inches. Number 19. The Sea Scorpion. Sea scorpions, or Eurypterids, are an extinct group of arthropods related to arachnids, which include the largest known arthropods that ever lived. Although extinct, numerous fossils have been found scattered all across the globe. For you science buffs out there, we realize the photo is ambiguous, improbable, and likely photoshopped, but it gives a good depiction of what one of these creatures would probably look like. Number 18. The Tongue-Eating Louse. Like something straight out of Aliens, this parasitic louse's life revolves around destroying fish's tongue and replacing it with itself. Also known as Cymothoa exigua, the female enters a fish's mouth and attaches itself to the base of the tongue. After it's destroyed the louse will attach itself to the stub and act as the fish's tongue. Thank goodness we don't have anything like that on land. Number 17. Matsuba Kwa, or the human-faced fish. No, it doesn't actually have a human face, but some members of the species come pretty close and have very human-like characteristics such as eyes and noses appearing on their heads. Number 16. The Northern Stargazer. Not the most cuddly-looking creature in the ocean, the stargazer buries itself in the sand and lies in wait to ambush its prey. Number 15. The Roughback Batfish. Also known as sea bats or anglerfishes, the Ogchocephalus parvus is a species of batfish that grows to a length of 4 inches. It has a bulbous lure or an esca, which unlike that of most anglerfishes is not luminous, but rather secretes fluid which acts like a chemical to attract prey. Number 14. The Axolotl. This neotenic salamander that's already near extinction is widely used in scientific research due to its ability to regenerate its limbs. Because it's carnivorous, it feeds on worms, insects, and small fish in the wild. Number 13. Mola mola. The ocean sunfish is the heaviest known bony fish in the world and has an average adult weight of 2,200 pounds. A laterally flattened body, the common mola as it's also known, generally feasts on jellyfish. Number 12. The Blue Dragon. A strange-looking sea slug, the blue dragon is a gastropod that floats upside down on the surface of the ocean because of the location of its gas sac. Number 11. The Sea Butterfly. Another mollusk on this list that's part of the world's most abundant gastropod species, sea butterflies have calcified shells, and because of that, the increased levels of oceanic acidity threaten their survival. Number 10. The Yeti Crab. Named after the mythical Yeti, this deep-sea creature lives in hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the ocean. Males prefer warmer waters, and the females who carry the eggs and the younger ones prefer the coldest. Number 9. The Leafy Sea Dragon. With numerous protrusions all over its body serving as camouflage, it's popularly called a leafy, and is also the marine emblem of the state of South Australia. Number 8. Skeleton Shrimp. Caprellidae is a family of amphipods commonly known as skeleton shrimps. Their common name denotes the thread-like slender body which allows them to virtually disappear among the fine filaments of seaweed, hydroids, and bryozoans. They are sometimes also known as ghost shrimps. Number 7. The firefly squid. Although it looks like the common squid, the sparkling Enope squid or firefly squid only grows up to 3 inches long when it matures and dies after 1 year. It's commercially fished in Japan and is known for lighting up the shoreline when large numbers get washed up. Number 6. The carpet shark. One look at the photo should explain the name. Although not all carpet sharks resemble carpets to this extent, as you can see, some really live up to their name. Number 5. The pink handfish. Moving around on the seafloor by walking rather than swimming, they're also known as warty anglers, and their highly modified fins resemble hands. Number 4. The sea pig. These strange-looking creatures live on deep ocean bottoms, specifically on the abyssal plain in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, typically at depths of over 1,000 meters. Some related species can be found in the Antarctic. Number 3. The harp sponge. It may look like a plant under the sea, but it's definitely not. In fact, it's a carnivorous deep-sea sponge which was discovered in 2012 by a group from the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute. This newly discovered creature lives several kilometers below the waves. Its usual meal includes copepods and other crustaceans. Number 2. The rock tunicate. Often cited as a delicacy in Chile, up close it resembles a mass of organs inside a rock that eats by sucking in water rich in organic matter and filtering out microorganisms. And number 1. The sarcastic fringehead. Why sarcastic? We're not sure. But one thing that can be said of this creature is that it is ferocious. Highly territorial, when two of these uglies battle it out, they wrestle by pressing their mouths together as if kissing, which allows them to figure out which is the larger fish, and thus the winner establishes dominance. If you liked the video you just saw, then feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel by using the orange button in the top right. And don't forget to go check out our website at list25.com for more awesome lists.
I hope you enjoyed the video brought to you by MyMovieHaul.com. Watch unlimited movies, documentaries, and TV shows at MyMovieHaul.com. Start right now at MyMovieHaul.com. MyMovieHaul.com, your entertainment center.